Hello, welcome to Chrysalis Invictus for your Wednesday Oracle reading. So I am just going to lay out 3 cards for 3 different piles, and you can make your selection from the description box below. If you're interested in my services, so for booking a personal reading, yoga classes, meditation classes, events and retreats, all of that information is in the description box below, as well as a link to contribute to my tuition funds. So if you'd like to make a donation to this channel, I would love it if it went straight to my tuition. So making your selection from the timestamps in the description box, I will meet you at your reading. So pile number 1, let's see what you have. You have the Architect. Okay, so today is a day of constructing your reality. So when you walk into a room, you are creating the temperature of that room, or the tone of that room, or the tone of your home. So be very aware of your moods and how you are affecting others today. I feel that you can have quite potent energy where you are so for instance, if you get angry about something, it may ripple out and affect others around you. So if you are going into a situation that you feel kind of nervous about, telling yourself this is how it's going to go and imagining your way through it first. So this is going to be a day of either writing down your intention, setting your intention early. Maybe you're setting your intention as you're watching this. What is your intention for your day? Your intention being the root of all goals. So this is not a small thing. This is an idea, an energy, or an emotion that is extremely powerful, that is the current of your day. So maybe it's every time I walk into a room, I am going to create comfort for those around me, and then I in turn will feel that comfort. So trusting that there is that divine flow and current through you. Wednesday's readings are always so channel-y and so magical. I'm going to take a look at the book and see what it has to say. I have to say, I ordered this deck off of Kickstarter. It is the Dreamscape Oracle cards, and if I have one criticism, it's the guidebook is not overly helpful, or it's not super helpful, and it's not organized, so I have to flip through. But really, this is the energy of the magician, right? So you have the power of manifestation. You have all of the tools on the table to create whatever you need to create today. Whatever you need today, ask for it. Okay? Create your own life. Use your mental powers to manifest your desires. The Architect is a mysterious figure. Their eyes appear wide open yet blurred by the state of flow. Yes, flow, like I was talking about. They honor the creative state which holds the key to unlock the plan made inside their mind. When the Architect begins a new idea, they close their eye and give it to the creation within. When they have the item fully formed in their mind's eye, they can work their magic to make it a reality. Yeah, so you're pulling things out of thin air at this point. Great time to go to a thrift store. The horns on their head direct the power required to make magic happen. Their hands are relaxed, releasing the energy of the Architect's design. The Masonic eye appears within the space between their hands. This reminds the Architect of their ability to manifest their divine will. A butterfly hovers near the Architect's mouth, bringing new creations and designs to their capabilities. Okay, today's a great day to bring things to fruition, to manifest miracles, to bring the impossible to the fore. So there could be synchronicities, a lot of synchronicities today. It's a very magical and powerful day. Yeah. All right, I'm going to leave you there. Thank you so much for joining, and please check out the description box below for further information. We'll see you tomorrow. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You have the Selkie. Okay, so this is a slippery day for you. This is a day of navigating a space. I'm not going to say that you chose different piles in the last 2 days, but some of you did, and some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's still that emotional current going on right now, but this time, or now you're feeling able to be more vulnerable. If you haven't selected the other piles, this is just opening up to a vulnerability today. So it could be that there is someone, I feel like there's someone coming in, or there's someone around you who is going to hold space for you to open up and be more vulnerable. And this is that, like, lifting you up out of that deep emotional space so that you can breathe, so that you can get some sun, sun being like some brightness, okay? Some revival I'm feeling here. Revival. Okay, let's take a look at the guidebook and see if there are any additional messages for you. So I like to channel first the Selkie. So this book talks about in Scottish myth. I know this from Irish mythology, and you may, if you've seen the movie The Secret of Roan Inish or the Book of Kel, not the Book of Kells. It's by the same artist. It's the one by the sea, something like that. It's an Irish cartoon. Cartoon kind of diminishes what it is, but animated, beautiful, incredible movie. So you may know about Selkies from that. So if that puts it in context, but here it talks about it as a Scottish myth. So in Scottish mythology, Selkies are shape-shifting creatures who can change from seals to humans by shedding their skin. Myths say that if a man finds a female Selkie's discarded skin, they can marry the Selkie while in her human body. The man hides the skin, trapping her against her nature, never to return to the sea and her kin. The only way for a Selkie to receive her freedom is to find and take back her skin. Male Selkies are unusually handsome and seduce women to them. They are also where we get the myth of the merfolk. Well, it's one of the places where you get that myth. So feeling like your freedom is compromised and loss of self-control. That's interesting because it's almost the opposite of what I was channeling. So it could be two sides of the same coin kind of thing. So or you are able to open up and be vulnerable and communicate about the situation where you feel the loss of control. Okay, so if someone has been gaslighting you, if someone has been projecting onto you and you've had that wall up, I feel like you are going to get support today to help you communicate those things or to help you see what is actually going on and stripping away that kind of illusion or that kind of control. Okay, so that's what I have for you for today. It's kind of a bigger, I feel like I want to dig into it a little bit more, but we have to keep them kind of short because they're daily oracle readings. But if you would like to book a personal reading, all of that information is down below, and we'll see you tomorrow. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's see what you have. You have the card of memory. Okay, so there's something here about a closed book. There's something closed book. And a climate of flies is honestly what I'm hearing. So I don't know, flies, like I think of flies as swarming all over your food or I guess traditionally they're associated with like things that are foul, being attracted to things that are foul. This for me has a very like haunted by your memories kind of feel. There's some kind of grief that is coming back today, or there's some kind of like haunting, or something that's haunting you, something that you said, something that was done, that you or someone else said or did, that is really, it needs purification, it needs cleansing. You can absolutely use like, you can burn things, you know, there's different methods of smudging, clearing your space, but clearing yourself as well. I feel that there is going to be some contamination of your third eye or your intuition. So what you are channeling, or what you might be bringing in, or what you might think is intuition today, is actually going to be colored by these memories. So there's something that is coming in for you today that might be a little bit deceptive for you, but because you're getting this message, you're going to be able to, you know, catch that and not let it color the situation that you're in. So this could be an issue of like, you think it's intuition, but it's actually more like paranoia, that kind of thing. But let's take a look at the book and see what the book has to say for additional messages. So when I channel, sometimes the channeled messages are more specifically for certain people, and sometimes the book enriches those messages, and sometimes you just have to find the symbols or the things that stand out for you. If you really feel it in your body, it might be for you. Okay, so this is a card of being mindful of the memories you desire to keep. Let your memories drive your imagination to new heights. Memory is a delicate thing. It weighs as much as a feather, and it is as fragile. Wave the feather one way, and the glimmer of a moment it captured appears as accurate as it just happened. Dance the feather in a different direction, and the memory fades or changes. The details growing dim and dull, flames rise from the golden bowl. They burn and distorting anything it touches, the heat warping the surface. Moments affected by the flame bend and buckle, turning into something less than they were. Details fade, the mind fearful of holding onto what was once true. Hold onto the original by placing it into service to the future. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely something that a perspective change, or a way of remembering that can be either harmful or helpful today. So just work with your, be gentle with yourself, work with yourself today, maybe slip into a movement practice or a guided meditation that will help you with your third eye and your crown chakras especially. And that's what I have for you. Okay, so check out the description box below for my services, and we'll see you tomorrow.